Hello friends, this is Divyasini Pradhan and I welcome all of you to my class. In today's class, we will read about one of the interesting concepts of economics, that is the water diamond paradox, which is very closely related to our day-to-day economic life. So, in this class, we will discuss about what is water diamond paradox, what are the reasons behind the existence of this paradox, and the situation where the paradox can be minimized. So, before going to discuss about the concept in detail, let's have an idea about the history of this paradox. The concept of the water diamond paradox was first founded out by Adam Smith, who is also known as the father of economics in the period of 18th century. And he had described this concept in his famous book An Inquiry into Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations, which was published in the year 1776. This concept is otherwise known as the paradox of value also. According to human rational behavior, the price of a good or service is determined by the utility, usability, and necessity of the same for survival. Higher the utility of a good, high will be the price, and lower the utility of a good, low will be the price, and so on. But this tendency of human rational behavior is contradictory to the case of valuing water and diamond, which is nothing but the water diamond paradox or the paradox of value. According to human rational behavior, as water is very useful and necessary for life, the price of water should be high, and as diamond are useful only for showy purpose and not necessary for life, hence the price of diamond should be less. But in reality, the contradictory of this happens. That is, although water is very useful and necessary for life, the price of water is very less. And on the other hand, although diamonds are of less use and not necessary for life, still the price of diamond is very high in the market. So let us discuss about what is water diamond paradox. According to Adam Smith, the water diamond paradox or the paradox of value is the apparent contradiction that although water is on the whole much more useful than the diamonds in terms of survival, diamond commands a very high price in the market than water. In simple, although water is very much essential for life, without which life cannot be imagined also, the price of water is very less or sometimes even no price also. On the contrary, diamonds have very high price in the market, although diamonds have very little use or less practical use. In the figure, we can see that while measuring water and diamond with the help of a measuring rod, the side of the diamond gets down and the side of the water gets up in terms of price. As diamonds are of high price than water, so the side of the diamond gets down, showing the heaviness of price of the diamond, and similarly the reverse is happened to the side of the water. Let's have a general idea about water and diamond. Water is available in nature and also diamond is available in nature. But the supply of water is plentiful and the supply of diamond is scarce or limited. Water is very much essential for life, but the price of water is very less. But diamonds are not so essential for survival but commands a very high price in the market. The value in use of water is greater than the value in exchange of water, but in case of diamond, the value in use of diamond is very less than the value in exchange of diamond. Let us discuss the concept of water diamond paradox with the help of value in use and value in exchange of water and diamond. Value in use means to what extent a good or service is capable to satisfy human wants, and value in use is measured by the utility of the good. Value in exchange means the exchange value of a good while it is transferred from one hand to another, and the value in exchange is measured by price of the good. In the figure, we have taken value in use of water and diamond in x-axis and value in exchange in y-axis. We can see from the figure that the value in use of water is OUW, which is much more than the value in use of diamond, that is OUD. So, according to human rational behavior, the value in use of water is very high than that of diamond, so the price of water should be higher than that of diamonds. But in reality the contradictory happens. From the figure we can see that the value in exchange or price of water is OPW, which is very much lower than the price of diamond, that is OPD. So we can conclude that the water diamond paradox tells us that although water is very much useful and necessary for life, without which life cannot be imagined also, but the price of water is very less than diamond, which have very less utilities for life and are not necessary for life also. Let us discuss the reason of the paradox, that is, what are the causes or determinant for which water diamond paradox comes into existence. There are mainly three causes or reasons behind the existence of this paradox, about which we will discuss in this class. The first is the nature of availability. We know both water and diamonds are available in nature, but water is an ubiquitous resource and the supply of water is plentiful in nature. Water is available everywhere easily. On the other hand, diamonds are localized resources and the supply of diamond is scarce in nature. Diamonds are not available everywhere easily. So, the price of diamond is greater than that of water, which helps the paradox of value to come into existence. The second is the difference in marginal utility. Before going to discuss about the difference in marginal utility of water and diamond, let's have an idea about what is marginal utility. Marginal utility refers to the additional utilities derived from the consumption of an additional unit of goods or services. For example, if a person gets 100 units of utility after eating 10 units of apples, and after it, if he takes an additional apple, then his total utility increased to 110 from 100. Then we can say that the marginal utility of 11th unit of apple for that particular person is 10 units of utility. Marginal utility helps to decide the price of a good or services. Higher the marginal utility, high will be the price of a good and vice versa. Let us discuss the difference between the marginal utilities of water and diamond with a figure. In the figure, we have taken quantity in x-axis and marginal utility and price in y-axis. In the figure, we can see that PDQD is the marginal utility curve of diamond and PWQW is the marginal utility curve of water. We can clearly see from the figure that the marginal utility curve of diamond, that is PDQD, is much more steeper than the marginal utility curve of water, that is PWQW, which implies that the marginal utility of diamond is greater than that of water, and so the price of diamond is higher than the price of water. People usually consume water at much higher level than that they do with diamonds, and that's why quantity taken in x-axis shows that quantity of water, that is QW, is much more than that of diamond, that is QD. Again, marginal utility of water is less than total utility of water. For example, if a person has already taken 5 glasses of water and again a glass of water is taken by him, then the marginal utility of that particular glass of water will be less than the total utilities derived from the consumption of the 5 glasses of water. But in case of diamond, the reverse is happened. That is, the marginal utility of diamond will be greater than the total utility of diamond. For example, if a person has 10 pieces of diamond in his possession and if an additional piece of diamond will be given to him, then the marginal utility of the additional piece of diamond will be greater than the total utilities of 10 pieces of diamond that he already has. So, to conclude, we can say that as marginal utility of diamond is higher than that of marginal utility of water, that's why the price of diamond is very higher than that of water, which helps the paradox of value to come into existence. The third reason is the psychological phenomena. According to human psychology, the perception or sensibility of people for diamonds is very high than that of water, and that's why the price of diamond is very high than that of water. From the figure, we can see that as water is cheap, easily accessible, and inexpensive in nature, the perception or sensibility of people regarding water is very low. On the other hand, as diamonds are valuable, scarce, and luxurious in nature, people's perception or sensibility relating to diamond is very high. So the price of diamond is very high than water, which helps the paradox of value to come into existence. Let us discuss the situation where the paradox can be minimized or the situation where the paradox of value does not function. First, let's take a situation when the supply of water and supply of diamond will be equal. There can be two cases in this condition in which both the supply of water and the supply of diamond will be equal to each other. The first case is when the diamond will be plentifully available or supplied as water, and the second is when the water will be scarce as diamond in supply. In both the cases, the marginal utility of water will be more than that of diamond, and so their prices will be respectively. That means as both water and diamonds are equally supplied, the perception of people towards both will be equal and they will choose the necessary one from the two, that is water. So the marginal utility of water will be higher than that of diamonds, and that's why the price of water will be more than that of diamonds. So here the paradox of value will be failed to function. Let's take an alternative case. Suppose a person is in the mine of diamond and dying of thirst, then the paradox might not make sense. Because here, what the person will do with diamond if he will lose his life? And few drops of water can save his life. So the marginal utility of water will be higher than that of diamond, which will result that price of water will be higher than that of diamond. So the paradox of value will fail to function in this situation. But in reality, the paradox of value will always be there as far as no special or alternative situation comes into existence. I hope all of you have understood the concept and enjoyed it. Thank you.